Good morning all. October 8th, 2022. It's about 7 a.m. in the morning. Welcome to my channel, vorrias65. Just got up here in Maine Saturday morning. Left about around 4:30 this morning, so I just got up here, took my time coming up here. Grabbed myself a cup of coffee on the way up. So it's still early, got up here nice and early so I wouldn't hit the fair traffic down the road. The Freiburg Fair is this week, and that's why I left extremely early, so I wouldn't be in traffic for hours getting up here. About 40 degrees here. Definitely cooled off. I mean, it was probably warm up here yesterday. Down where I was in Mass, it was over 70 degrees yesterday, but it cooled down real quick at night. So it's probably about 55 down there right now. But up here it's a lot cooler. Boy, is it a lot cooler. And the trees are just starting to turn. They're turning even more now. I was up here a couple of weeks ago, and the trees were still basically green. But boy, they're turning quick, real quick, as you can see. The colors are starting to come out. There's no question about it, especially over there. So, well, I tell you, I just got here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to settle in. A few projects I got today to do, I think. If I can get to it, I probably will. I don't see why not. Bought a cheap screen door at the big box store. It's in the back of there. I know I said I was going to make one, but I had to do a couple of modifications to it to make it fit the width of it. The length was fine, but the width of it was too short, so I had to add on 2 inches to it. We'll see if that does it when I take it off. When I take it out of there, I strapped it in there on the way up. Held up pretty quick, didn't move at all, so I was pretty happy about that. Brought an antenna. I know I said next year I was going to put one up, but if I have time, I would actually like to experiment with it and just temporarily put it up there to see if I get any channels. So if I do, I'll probably permanently put it up there. I don't want to spend a long time and put it up there and mount it and tuck the wire away really nice and bring it inside to find out that I don't get any damn channels. So I'm gonna check got another game cam in the corner there with the owl boxes. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna get the game card out of that. I got the 2 up above there to see what's on it. Didn't really catch any images on the cell cam this week, except for one. There was like a raccoon walking on the property a couple of days ago, but that was about it. No moose or deer on the cell cam that came onto my cell phone where I live down in Mass. Turn on the heat, get the heat pumps running. They're running right now, warming, taking the chill out of the house. Not that it's frigid in there, but it's a little bit of a chill in there, so I'm gonna take the chill out of the house. Got a lot of stuff to unload inside the truck, so why don't I do that? I'm gonna unload the truck and go into the camp and settle in there a bit. You know, probably shoot another clip of something that I'll do around here. Maybe I don't know, maybe get the leaf blower started and screw around with that just to get it running. The grass is pretty short. I don't think I'll be cutting it again this year. I think this is it, which is pretty good. I'm kind of happy about that. I'll have to deal with that. Maybe I'll just do, got a spark plug for the snow blower, so we'll see if we can get that thing running decently. I don't know. I got a funny feeling that this is some bad gas in the carburetor that I got burnt out, kind of surging a little bit here and there. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, like I said, today today's a Saturday, so I'll probably be up here today and tomorrow. I might go to the fair tomorrow morning. If I do, it would be super early, you know, so I could maybe take a, I've never gone to it. I've been up here for a couple of years now, and I've never gone to it, so we'll see. Maybe if the moment strikes me, I might go down there, but I'd like to get that antenna up there temporarily just to see if I get any channels. So in the door, I'm not sure if I'm going to mount it or not. I want to see if it actually fits. If it doesn't fit this opening here, I can put it on the entrance door going into the camp. That would definitely fit that door. That means I would just have to take that extension piece off. Not a big deal. You can see the temperature right there. I don't know exactly how accurate that is. It's a little bit above 40, but it's about 40 out. It's almost correct. Very quiet morning here. Brought my rifles to do a little shooting. Kind of wish I'd bought a target. Well, I have a target with me, but I kind of wish I'd bought maybe a pumpkin or something to put on a sawhorse so I could shoot at it, but not a big deal. So I may do a little target practice up here today. We'll see. But all right. It'll probably be a nice day, I would imagine. I'll be back in a bit. Basically, the screen door that I brought up here with me, I stained it, put a couple of accent pieces on there. So, just took it off, see if it's gonna fit. So, made it up here okay. Might need a little bit of touching up. Few pieces of the stain, which I have in the shed, so I may do that. I mean, it was a long way to drive up here with that thing, so it made it up here pretty good, unscathed. Well, I placed the door. I just placed it there. It's not, obviously it's not hinged up or anything, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. I think it looks pretty nice. Hopefully I can devise a way to get the hinges onto the log poles. I mean, hypothetically, they should just be like a straight beam there to hook up. So hopefully it'll work, you know. May have to finagle it a little bit. So it seems like it's gonna work, but just the way I placed it right here actually looks nice. I kind of like it. So somehow, some way we'll make it work, you know. But I'm not sure if I'm going to hang it up, hang the door today or not. If not, I'll store it in the shed back there for the winter and put it on in the spring. But I probably will do that. I'm not sure if I want it on during the winter time with all the snow, you know. So I may or may not leave it on or off, but that's kind of what it's going to look like when it's on. I kind of like it. Like I said, I added the bear and the 2 pine trees on the bottom to dress it up a little bit. And I'll show you what the door actually looked like. I took a couple of pictures of it before I stained it, and then when I bought it in the store. So I think it's a lot easier for me just to buy a cheaper door. This is kind of what if I was to build one, this is kind of what I wanted. You know, I didn't want a full screen going all the way down. If I get another screen door for the inside door, it'll probably be all screen. And I don't think it'll be one of these ones. They make several different models of these doors. So like I said, I had to modify it a little bit. As you can see on one of the ends, I had to add a piece onto it, because without that, there would have been a big gap. So that's kind of what that looks like. Still got my toolbox underneath the blanket. Brought that up here so I wouldn't scratch the door up. So I mean, it's got a few little nicks here and there, but it's not a big deal. I mean, it came all the way from Massachusetts with this thing, so I think it made it pretty good. So I had it strapped on. It wasn't going anywhere. So but that's kind of it. That's kind of what it's going to look like. And if I can hinge it up fine and it'll work, I'll be happy. I'll definitely be happy with it. So I may have to, and we'll see what happens. I may have to take the wood plane into it and shave it on the bottom or maybe on the top. We'll see what happens. I still may have to modify it a little bit to make it fit. Because right now, the way it is now, it's really tight. So we'll see what happens. Okay. This may look crooked, but it may not look even, but it's even on the, it's even on the level. If you look at it by eye, my new addition here, I put a new shelf. For some reason it looks crooked. It's okay. Put a few things on there. I don't know what yet, but I can put a few things on here. Some panels. Like I said, I don't know, it looks like it's not even, but it is with the level, so it's fine. So I'll have to decide what to put on it. I'll tighten it up. So kind of a new addition to the cabin. I bought this pine cone shelf on that wasn't too much money. Bought it on that Black Forest decor. I paid $35 for it. So I kind of liked it and splurged for it. I bought one, so I like it. I may buy another one to put somewhere else. I bought one for now. So that's kind of what it looks like. So there it is. I didn't really know where I wanted to put it, so I used one of the existing holes that was there from another shelf that I was going to hang that I couldn't, so we'll find a use for that. We'll put something on there. Nice and warm in here. I shut the heat down and it got too warm. So I'm going to finish to tighten that up, and then that'll be it for that. Then I'll start something else. maybe the antenna. I think I may screw around with that outside. See if I can get any channels in. I'm just kind of curious, that's all. So I think we'll screw around with that next. Okay. Add a couple of new accents to the camp. These were left over from the Amazon package that I got with the meadow trees and the deer, with the bear and the other trees. So these were extra. They came in a package. So whatever I didn't use on the door, I found another use for it. Dressed up the front of the camp a little bit. So that's another new addition, along with the shelf. So let's see what I'll do next. A little after 8 in the morning. Fix the camera a little bit here. Absolutely gorgeous day. Not a cloud in sky. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. The sun hitting the trees right now, with them being in foliage color, or most of them anyways. Wow. I didn't expect to see this much color up here. I mean, I saw the weather report on the news, and They were saying about the foliage up north in New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, and the colors are just starting to come. They're not peak yet, but they're just starting. But yeah, they might be right. There's still some green there, but a lot of the trees are turning. Like I said, absolutely gorgeous day today. Wow, not a cloud in the sky. They were sitting there. I don't know. I may just put that away for the spring. I don't think I want that out for the winter time to get destroyed with snow. You know, I may just put that away in the shed. I think I may do that, but like, got the ladder there. It's starting to warm up a little bit now. It warmed up about 10 degrees. So I may screw around with the antenna now to see what I can do with that, since I have time. It's still early in the morning. But I'm kind of just taking in this incredibly beautiful morning here. Nice crisp October morning. We all know what's coming next, winter. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, it's just breathtaking. Not a cloud in the sky, absolutely gorgeous. Walk away from the camp a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Best of all, there are no mosquitoes, no deer flies, no horse flies. I'm sure there's still ticks out here. There's no question about it. But other than that, it's gorgeous. And of course, my cell cam has been picking me up with the movement that I've been walking around on over here. So look at that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think I'm going to clean up a little bit over there and put the chairs and stuff away, and probably put the door. I really want to hang it, but I think I probably should best put it in the shed for the winter, hang it up in the spring. So, all right, I'll be back in a bit. Well, I get some stations in. I get about 34 channels. Not too many, but I do get TV in here now. I got it temporarily hooked up. I mean, it's a mess. As you can see, the cable's way too long, and I just wanted to temporarily throw it up there to see if I actually got any channels. I didn't want to commit to it and me not get any channels and do all that work. Fix the camera. Yeah, like I said, it just basically thrown up there. Now I'm gonna have to put it up there a lot better. Now that I know I can get TV, I will probably commit to this today. I'll definitely mount that up a lot better. I mean, that's, like I said, I just kind of have it up there for now, so I'm gonna put it up there even better. I'll mount it up there pretty good, and then I'm kind of seriously thinking about mounting that thing on top of the roof, getting on the roof and mounting it. But if I do that, I gotta drill through the roof. I'm not entirely crazy about doing that. I really don't want to drill into the roof, so I'll probably end up just putting it not on the. Yeah, I couldn't. I wonder if that would stay with just two. I want to put it into a solid beam. I don't, you know, I don't know. I'll have to see what's going on. I mean, I'll have to make a decision. I kind of really want to put it on the roof, but if I put it on the roof, I'll get a lot better, way better reception. But I think I'm going to put it on the eave. So, well, I'm kind of happy about that. I get a few stations. I mean, I'm not expecting any. You know, anything huge, you know, any tons and tons of stations, but I mean, just a couple of local stations, that's all I really want, you know, instead of watching movies all the time. But, all right, We'll get back. I'll take all this mess apart down here now that I know. The stations may come in even clearer once it's mounted up a little bit higher, and once I cut down the cable to make it fit the TV, I will eliminate most of this cable, so it'll be a less signal loss. So it may be even better. So it's a nice day. I can do it. I take my time. Got plenty of time, so I'll probably commit to that, and I'll keep you on update. Well, the easy part's done. It's mounted. That was the easy part. I've got it mounted up there. Now I just have to run the RJ6, RG or RJ, whatever the hell they call it. The coaxial cable, the coaxial cable down the eave and into the house. I'm gonna start by connecting it up there and using cable clips to nail it to the eave, tuck it in the best I can. So we'll do that. I'll be back with an update on that. Okay, I'm back. The antenna's installed. I got it to work finally. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I had some issues with it. I still have to do a little bit more correction of it, but I ran the wire down the eave under the soffit. I ran it inside the porch. Down below, across, we can't see it because of the chair. I'll show it here though. And I have it going inside one of those flat coaxial, so I really didn't want to drill a hole. Ran it up through the camp there. I didn't want to drill a hole through the camp. I just didn't want to do that. Pretty neat, not bad for an amateur. Okay, outside the camp, a little bit of a mess in here. Of course, I got the shelf. I put a few things on it, not bad. I did a few little things today. I don't get many channels, but you know, I'm not complaining. So. No. HNN, Live Channel, Get TV. So far, pretty good. CBS. The infomercial. I don't know what that is. I don't know what channel that is. Stadium. Fox. Charge, whatever that is. Comet. Dabby, I don't know. WCSH. Playing soccer right now. Crime TV. Court TV. Quest. Twist. It's a shopping channel. This TV. They show movies out here. It's not bad. The grinder, I don't know what that one is. MeTV. That's about it. Not much, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. So, I mean, that's done, you know. It is what it is. It's about as neat as can be, and got a few local channels. So that's basically it for that. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday here in October 8th. You know something? I was gonna clear a couple branches off this tree to do a little target shooting, and I ended up cleaning most of the ferns out of here with a lawnmower, cutting a lot of branches out of here. I ended up doing a lot more work as usual than what I usually do. I cut down a bunch of branches there. I'm actually going to take that tree in front of me down and expose that nice birch in the back. I don't know if I'll have enough time to do it today, but I'm going to take the rest of that down. There's not too much left of it. That whole pile, I'll probably just cut up in small pieces, put it in the cart, get the lawnmower out, maybe tomorrow, and just put it in the woods way in the back there. This is a nice little spot that I cleared out. It's a really nice little spot. You know, I mean, there's a couple things I could do to this little spot here. I could eventually buy another shed, put it down there, a bigger one, and put that one over here. Or just buy another one of those small ones and put it here. Something to think about. We'll see, I don't know. This would be a perfect spot for a fire pit. It really would. I may end up doing that because I was looking for a place to put a small fire pit, and I couldn't quite really find an area around here. This is basically flat, pretty much, you know. It's pretty much dirt. Yeah, this just needs to be cleaned up just a little bit more in the back there, just a tiny bit more. Most of it's branches that I took off from the tree. And if I can clean it up just a tiny bit more, take down that small little popple, and I'd have a nice little area here. And of course, I got some old rotted trees here I'm going to cut up in smaller pieces and just dump them into the woods. That's kind of what I've been doing here this afternoon. Like I said, I originally wanted to just take a couple of branches down so I could do some target practice, but I don't think that's going to happen today. This two little branches actually turned into an afternoon project, as usual. I can hear my neighbor down the road. He's hammering something on the house. That's the thing about this area, noises carry big time. But anyways, man, the sun goes down quickly now. It's already 2:30, and I'm not saying it's setting, but it's getting there. It gets dark around 6 now here. And there's the antenna. I got a few stations, at least a few. I'm totally happy with that. What else did I put? I bought this for the blueberry bush. It's a little styrofoam protector to keep the heavy snow off it for the winter time. See how that holds up during the winter. I don't think I'm going to do anything over here with these ferns. It's too hilly. It's just too much stuff there, just way too much. But I'm going to take care of this. Probably end up taking the chainsaw and cutting the rest of that down. Most likely tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go in and have a little lunch. I haven't eaten really at all today, so I should have something in my stomach and not skip lunch. If I have time, I'll come out and pick up this pile, cut the rest of that up if I can, put it in the cart, and then tomorrow I can just throw it over there and take the rest of that down. I can have this nice and clear. Maybe somehow cut the rest of this thing down as flat as I possibly can. I don't think I'm going to do anything with these trees. I may cut that branch out. It seems like I keep cutting back and cutting back and cutting back on the branches. I gotta limit to myself, and you know, only so much. I got a funny feeling I'm going to take these ones out too, and we'll see what happens. Just starting to fall, which I'm not worried about. I got the leaf blower this year. I wonder if there's anything in that birdhouse. I have no idea. Maybe not till the spring. I don't know. I took my shoes off. They're full of mud, which I should not have worn in here. I should have worn my boots like I'm wearing now. I'm going to go into my truck, and I think I have a wire brush. I'm going to clean off my work sneakers. I shouldn't have worn them up here. I got crappy sneakers that I didn't wear up here, and yeah, whatever, it is what it is. It's too late now. So anyways, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna have a little bit of lunch, and then I'll come back. Sorry for moving the camera around so much. Well, it's about 4 in the afternoon. I think I'm done over here for the day, doing work around here. So I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day. Put all the stuff away in the shed. Put the lawnmower back. Some hand tools that I had. If I don't go to the fair tomorrow, if I go, I'm gonna go early. If I don't go to the fair tomorrow, I'm definitely going to cut those 2 logs up in small pieces and get rid of them. I'll get rid of the cart of that tree, that small little stump that I got left. I'll cut that with a chainsaw. Probably dump it in the back there. And this little area will be cleaned up. So I got some stuff done today. Didn't expect to. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna do a little target practice over here, but I cleared out the area pretty nice. I'm kind of happy with it. I'll just let that sit overnight, and too late now. It's getting late in the day. The sun is setting pretty damn fast, and I'll decide whether I may or may not cut these small ones down by the rocks. We'll see, maybe. And if I do, it'll only be a couple of pieces. That's a big maybe. But I'm actually pretty happy with what I did here. It's a nice clear space. So next summer, I'll have to make sure to keep this mowed so the ferns don't overgrow it like it did this year. So I didn't really know what was here. The ferns were really big, and But not that they're like dying out. I can cut back more and more and more and then keep up with it next year, and I'll get rid of these tomorrow, hopefully. My shadows in the camera. But yeah, sun's going down right behind me. Say in about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, it'll be almost dark up here, believe it or not. I notice in the woods it gets dark a lot quicker. But the sun looks very fallish with that sun hitting the foliage that I got on the cart there. So I'm kind of happy what I did there. I think I'm done for the day. I'm not going to overdo it. I did enough work. I didn't show any footage, but I went in the plumbing box and I changed the water filter. The water in the house, it kind of stinks, so the filter is not doing it. The filter should be able to get the smell out of that water, but I may have to switch to another type of filter. I'll have to look into it. Most likely like a carbon filter or something. I'll have to ask around, because I'm not sure what to get or buy. I just had the regular standard sand fine. It gets the fine sand out. But I may need a carbon filter or something to get the smell out, because it's a very common problem when you have a well. You get that rotten egg smell with the water. So that's kind of what I got. But anyways, I'm gonna just clean up a little bit here, tidy up. Probably lock up the shed for the night. Not that I need to, but I will anyways. And that should about do it. I'm gonna go in and I might take a shower, we'll see. I didn't really sweat it all today, but I'll probably relax, either watch a movie or watch something on TV, whatever channel I can get. Like I said, I'm limited, but I'm fine with it. So, and once again, I'll show you the antenna real quick. It came out pretty good. You know, I'm pretty happy with it. There it is up there. Hit a few channels, didn't expect much. It's not cable or satellite, so it's you get beggars can't be choosers, so you kind of get what you get. I put a shelf up inside, and then I put the remainder of the metal work that I had for the screen door. It was like a kit. So I put some on the camp. Dress it up a little bit, you know. Tomorrow I'll probably put the spark plug on the mower, on the snow blower. Pretty much dried out over here. I got a few things on the game cam this morning. I'll have to show you that at the end of the video. A couple of deer, nothing special. Got a coyote on there too, I believe. Stepping in the section where it was really wet. It really kind of ponds up right here. This little dip. I think maybe next summer this will be a project for me to put a drain here. I have a fence post, one of those fence pole diggers. Maybe dig as deep as I possibly can and put a PVC pipe down there with a drain. That may or may not work. It's just starting to open up here. It seemed like for some reason this year, even in the summertime, I could see more into the woods, and I don't know why. I know I didn't have that the last 2 years. It was so thick I couldn't see in there. But I can this year for some reason. I can see pretty much deep inside. I think I'm definitely going to move this game cam I got over here. I'm definitely going to move it. I've caught nothing on it since I put it up. I have no idea whether that owl is still here or gone. I have no idea. But, well, going back to where I was talking about this little area, what I could possibly do with it. I could either make a fire pit, which I would like, or put a shed there, or possibly, if I buy another shed from the same company, they told me they would take this shed and move it anywhere else on the property for free, as long as I bought another one from them, and maybe possibly put a bigger one here. It's just something to think about. I mean, I got the space over there now. I can definitely do it. So it's something to think about. I don't have to, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. The sun setting. Setting down on the camp there. Just setting now. It's going down pretty damn quick too. All right, I'm gonna stop boring you people. But this is kind of what I did this afternoon after I had a quick lunch. I just had a really quick lunch in there for about a half an hour. Yeah. And that's it. I'll probably see you tonight, and I will. I'll make a little clip before I either go to bed, or if I'm in the cabin doing something, I'll make a little clip in there. I know I didn't the last couple times. I fell asleep. And then I just continued the video on the next day. But I will definitely do some taping inside the cabin, I think, before I either go to bed or if I'm watching TV or something. Something really small, nothing too major to bore you guys to death. But tomorrow, we'll see what happens. I'll either do work around here, or I would really like to go to the fair, I think. I mean, I haven't been there. I would like to check it out. Tomorrow is the last day. So, there you go. Nice picture of the sky. Oh my goodness, not a cloud in the sky today. Couldn't have asked for a better day. Picture perfect 10. Not a cloud in the sky. I bet you the fair was absolutely packed this afternoon. It's packed right now, I bet. But quiet down here. I had kind of a busy day. Very productive, very busy. I ran into a few snags with the antenna, but I pretty much got it fixed. I've got what I expect on it, and that's all you can ask for. So. All right, I will see you in a bit. I think the next time I'll record a little clip will be me making dinner, and that won't be for a while because I had a late lunch. I'm really not even hungry, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make a little something later. I'll be back. Getting late in the day here. I hear all kinds of noises in the woods, mostly little animals. Oh, yep. Chipmunk, squirrel, something over there moving around, probably a chipmunk. The woods are full of them. Oh my goodness. They're all over the place. I love hearing the sounds of the woods. The tree there, it's been must have knocked down in the wind. Good thing it's leading that way, not towards my camp. I just don't feel like going in. It is such an incredible day out here. I spent the entire day outside. I'll probably sleep pretty well tonight, I would imagine. I was actually tired driving up here in the morning. Like I said, I want to stay out as long as possible. I don't feel like going in. It's such a perfect picture, perfect day. You don't see a day. The entire day there was not a cloud in the sky, not one cloud. Oh my God, the colors they look so good against the sun. Like I said, I don't feel like going in. I want to stay out as long as possible. I was inside a couple of minutes ago. I went up with the truck up the driveway and put the 2 cards back in the game cams. See if I see anything overnight. Probably not, but you never know. I got 1 more game cam to put up. I'll put it up. I'm gonna find a place somewhere to put it. Maybe up the driveway a bit. We'll see. And the one over by the owl box, I'm gonna move that one. It's just like there's just no action over there. Kind of figured there would be, but there isn't. Oh my God, it's just incredible. It's cool. Oh yeah, it's definitely cooling down now. It's probably about 55 now. It'll probably get down to probably the 40s, maybe mid-30s tonight, I would imagine. Oh my God, it's very hard for me to go inside. It's just so beautiful outside. So nice. Well, I'm gonna go sit on the porch for a while until it's time to go in, I think. I'll sit out as long as possible. Well, I still got the chairs out here before I put them away. And maybe in a couple of weeks, I'd say maybe at the end of the month, another 2 or 3 more weeks. Usually at the beginning of November, I shut the entire thing down. This year will be a little different because I can actually come up here with the heat. I'll drain the water out of it. I won't be able to use the water, which is not a big deal, but I'll actually have heat this year in here. And I don't know how that antenna will fare this year from the snow. We're gonna find out. I mean, I get the wire, I get everything pretty much tucked away pretty well, so I mean, I think it'll be okay. You know, I think it'll be all right. My truck. Yeah. If you want peace and quiet, this is where you come. That's why I got this place up here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do a lot of work around here too, but I try to relax as much as possible, but that doesn't happen a lot when you have a piece of land with something on it. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, like I said, I'm sitting out on the porch here. Just enjoying this fall weather. Absolutely perfect. No bugs, nothing. I hate to sound like a broken record, but you could not have asked for a perfect day. It's just, oh, I've been out all day. It's been absolutely awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Still got an issue with the water inside. And I changed the filter and the water still smells like rotten eggs. I'm gonna ask the guy down the road what he may suggest. I don't know. He may know. He lives up here all year round, so I've seen YouTube videos. They just say to change the filter, the water filter, and it'd be fine, but that's not the case. It stinks. So that's an issue I got to take care of, but not really a pressing issue right now because it's just a couple of weeks before I actually drain the water out of this thing for the winter. But plumbing box seems pretty warm down there. The insulation's holding up pretty well down there. Not too bad. I've got to get a thermometer down there where it can actually have a sensor in there, and then like I have on the camp here, I can see the indoor and outdoor temperature, so I can actually check it to see how actually warm it is in there during the winter months. So I'll have to work on that and get that done. But Well, anyways, you know, I'm gonna get going here. I think I'm gonna stay out here a little bit longer. Just soak in the nice fall weather. And I'll see you inside. Well, getting ready to make dinner here. I'm inside. About 6:30 at night. Saturday night. Watching old TV. Three Stooges are on. Yeah, I got some carrots in the steamer, and I'm waiting for the Ninja oven to preheat so I can put my turkey burger in there. I got some mashed potato to go with corn and the turkey burger, and that'll be it for dinner tonight. Plain. So I'll be back when it's done. All right, tonight's dinner. I'll just sit down and have some dinner. Turkey burger, mashed potato, some barbecue sauce, some salsa water, and some carrots. And that's about it. I'll see you after dinner. All right, everyone, I'm back. Tonight was kind of a quiet night in here. I had a little dinner tonight, watched some TV, listened to a little bit of music, and I think I'm gonna get ready to get to bed. It's a little after 10 o'clock. So everyone have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning.